This path you chose, filmmaking, is not easy. It's brutal, uncertain, unforgiving, and yet you are here. You are here because you believe in the power of images, in the power of sound, in the power of stories that shape the human soul. Understand this: we do not make movies for algorithms. We do not create films to feed endless scrolling. We make movies for the screen, the big screen, for the collective gasp of strangers sitting in the dark, experiencing something together that can never be replicated on a phone. We are filmmakers. We create motion pictures, not content. Content fills time. Cinema fills life. Cinema shakes you, breaks you, transforms you. Content is disposable, but films become immortal. This world, this noisy, broken, divided world would be unlivable without art, without films that remind us who we are, what we feel, what we're capable of, without stories that pierce through despair and remind us there is still beauty, still meaning, still truth. But here's the reality: money and capital are racing to control everything. Studios, streamers, corporations, they want to own the image, own the narrative, own the stories that shape how billions of people see the world, and they are willing to kill for it. The stakes are higher than they've ever been. If they could erase independent voices, they would. If they could erase inconvenient art, they would. And it can happen anywhere, at any time. But hear me now, making movies with studios or streaming giants' money is not the only way to make films. It never has been. The greatest directors, the legends you admire, started with nothing: a borrowed camera, a few friends, a dream so stubborn it refused to die. That is all it takes to begin. Your responsibility is not to wait for permission. Your responsibility is to tell your stories, to shoot the films you have never seen in your life but wish existed, to create the cinema you ache for when you close your eyes at night. Yes, it will hurt. Yes, you will be rejected, ignored, dismissed. You will face people telling you it's impossible, it's impractical, it's not commercial, and you must smile at them. Because deep down you know, every masterpiece was once called impossible. Every visionary was once called impractical. When Coppola fought through madness to finish Apocalypse Now, when Spielberg nearly lost his mind trying to shoot Jaws, when Catherine Bigelow pushed past doubt to win the respect she deserved, when Bong Joon-ho made Parasite on his own terms and rewrote history, none of them were safe. None of them waited for permission. The world does not need another recycled franchise. The world needs your vision, your truth, your story that's never been told before. And if you think you're too small, remember this: every camera is a weapon. Every frame is an act of resistance. Every cut is a declaration. I exist, I matter, I will not be erased. You see, filmmaking is not about equipment. It is not about budgets. It is not about streaming deals. Filmmaking is about fire. Do you have the fire? Do you have the courage to keep shooting even when no one is watching? Even when the money runs dry? Even when your own doubts are louder than applause? Because here is the truth: you will fail over and over again. Your films will collapse. Your ideas will fall apart. You will sit alone in the edit room wondering why you ever chose this life. But failure is not the end. Failure is the process. Failure is the price of mastery. So stop waiting, stop asking, stop dreaming, start making. Write the story, pick up the camera, rally your friends, steal time, borrow locations, beg for favors, shoot something today. Imperfect, messy, raw, but yours. The world is drowning in content. It does not need more content. It needs cinema, it needs vision, it needs courage, it needs you. Understand, your film may never make you rich. It may never buy you fame, but that is not why you are here. You are here because cinema is oxygen to you. You are here because you would rather die trying to tell your stories than live silently in someone else's world. Do not underestimate what you're doing. When you make a film, you fight for the soul of humanity. You push back against a system that wants passive consumption, not dangerous imagination. You refuse to be erased. The system will try to erase you. Money will try to erase you. Algorithms will try to erase you, but they cannot erase the truth of cinema. They cannot erase what is shot with blood, sweat, and love. So ask yourself right now, what story burns inside you that will not let you sleep? What film must exist because you say so? What image, what character, what world are you willing to fight for until your last breath? That is your film. That is your destiny. Every time you sit in the theater, remember why you're here. We make movies for the screen, not for streaming. We create motion pictures, not content. This is your oath. This is your rebellion. The road will be long. The battles will be relentless. But know this, you are not alone. Every filmmaker who ever mattered stood where you stand now, scared, uncertain, but unwilling to quit. And one day, if you endure, if you persist, if you keep telling your stories against every force trying to silence you, you will sit in the dark of a cinema surrounded by strangers and hear their gasp, their laughter, their tears. And you will know you have carved something eternal out of nothing. That is why you make films. That is why you keep going, not for the money, not for the validation, but for the light that flickers on a screen and reminds the world it is still alive. So rise. This is your calling. This is your weapon. This is your fire. So stand tall, filmmaker. The stakes are as high as they could be. They may try to erase us, but we will not be erased. We are filmmakers. We are storytellers. We are dreamers. We are warriors. Pick up your camera. Tell your story. Make the films you've never seen, but always needed. Because if you don't, no one will. And if you quit, the world loses something it can never replace.